Hi, Jakaya. I put together a very quick little demonstration piece to show you how you might tie it all together. Literally tie this all together. All right, what you're going to need is your ribbon. Make it slightly longer than you think you need it to be. You can always trim away any excess ribbon at the end. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to start on the back. You do not have to write the word back or front on your project. I just did this so we could clearly distinguish the front from the back and where our starting point is. All right. You'll inevitably know this anyways because your design on your front is different from the design on your back. Okay. So we're going to begin with our ribbon. As I said earlier, make it much longer than you think you need it to be. Cut each end at a diagonal. Okay, so it's not straight across, it's at a diagonal. This will make it easier for you to thread through the holes since we're not really going to use a needle. Okay, make sure that your opening of your hole is large enough and easy enough for you to get through. If not, you can just take anything from a tiny little nail, a tack, a pen or a pencil point, and just work at the opening so it's a little bit easier for you to thread the ribbon through. Let's begin at the back, okay? And we will thread through the back into the front, working our way through the top hole. Okay, pull that through. You could even go, I don't think you need to go halfway through. So the edge that you've just pulled through is a little shorter than what's hanging from the back. Okay. Let's go ahead and cast that off to the side so it won't interfere with our next step. Okay, again, working from the back, threading our way towards the front. I am going to take the opposite end of the string or ribbon and pass it through the center hole. Again, working my way from the back to the front. Okay, and I pull that down tight and flat on the back. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and bring this ribbon that I just pulled up, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of wrap it up and out of the way so it won't interfere with my next step. Okay, I'm going to pull down the strand from my first piece of ribbon that I threaded through. Okay, I'm going to go from the front through the center hole, moving inward towards the back. Okay, and I pull that down flat. Okay. Now, continuing, I'm going to make that one just a little bit longer. So I'm going to pull down a little bit so I take up some of the slack. Okay. Now I'm going to take this thread that I just passed through the center, okay, and I'm going to pass it through the bottom hole from the back. Now the hole that I have here is a little bit tight, so I'm going to make it a little bit larger by using the point of my pen, so it's easier for me to pass this ribbon through. Okay, you can see the end of the ribbon. Pull that tight. Make sure that that's nice and clean and flat. If you like the twist, you can roll with that and make it a little more obvious. All right, as you can see, Abby, my cat, is currently stalking me and the ribbon. Beware of your pets. The first video I tried to record for you, she stabbed me in the knee with her kitty claws. Okay. All right. So our next step, we're going to bring the ribbon from the bottom hole up to the center. Okay. Up to the center. Hold that tight. And this is where you can knot it. So you can do a single, I'm going to do a single knot, but you could do a double knot if it's kind of slipping as you try, and then tie your bow. So, tie a single knot. Okay, try to keep that knot up tight in the center, towards the center hole. See what I mean? Up here. Okay, and then I can go ahead and tie a little loop, wrap around the ribbon around that loop, and pass it through just like you're tying your shoelaces. Oop, I know you can't see that, I'm sorry. Hold on. Trying to do this on video is not easy. So loop, wrap the other end around, and pass it through just like you're tying your shoelaces, and ignore my double chin. Okay, I have a very big bow here, so if I want to make that a little bit smaller, I can hold my finger on that single knot as I make the loops a little smaller, and then pull tight to finish. Okay. All right. Now, when you're finished with that, you could go ahead and knot this again, right? If you want that to be a permanent bow, you might want to double knot it before you tie your bow, okay? Other things, you could try a little dab of glue there if you wanted to, or you could pull these a little larger. You could pull these a little bit larger and tie the bow one more time. I leave that up to you, okay? The main thing is to secure it so that the bow doesn't come undone and thereby release all your pages and your front and back cover, okay? You would then go ahead and trim. You could remove your clips, ta-da-da, and you will have yourself a lovely little book, okay? And at this point, you could flip it, and now you have your spine on the left-hand side, okay? And I hope that this clarifies how to make the spine for your book using a ribbon. Okay, I hope you enjoy. I miss you, and I hope you're doing well. All right, send me photos when you're all finished. Bye. Say bye, Abby. Oh, she just wants that ribbon. Bye.